rise. For me a strong cup of coffee, took me a walk outside.
It sure is hot. Real hot today. Happy 4th of July, everybody. May you have a stellar 4th. Be safe. We are back at Smetleyville for a little bit of action, for a little firework bang today. And after getting in here and getting started, and no, I'm not as deep as we're going to be going. That's where the machine will come in and clean up all this dirt that's been dug through and go into the next level. And, but anyway, figured who knows how much I'm going to find today, so might as well show whatever I find. And say happy 4th of July to all my awesome friends and all my stellar viewers. Everybody at least comments, because it's you guys that literally rock. But I seen this pop out. A little broken Atlee. Shame. Been trying to. Hopefully this deer would get close enough to catch on film. I know that's what it's been. There's always deer up here. And I seen a fawn on the way crossing the road. And I was going to try and get it on camera, but they're so fast. And then had a hawk. I wish I'd had the camera out in time, because it come flying down in front of me and flew in front of me for the longest time, and then flew up and landed in this tree. But boy, if I could have had my camera out and had him flying in front of me, now that would have been cool. Definitely. Well, hope everybody's having an awesome holiday. May you be safe. Thanks for always enjoying the show. It never ends. It's always where we want to come back, kicking it again. And let's keep our fingers crossed. I got something in this dirt right here, because I don't know how much farther I'll go after that. I didn't get up here until 11 o'clock or after. And I think I'm still kind of hurting from the other day after getting started. So I don't know how much I'm going to do. But gotta love them all.
Pulled down the tailgate of my pickup.
Wall, wiggler stick, wall, wiggler stick. Boom.
Sat there and gazed at the farm. Then the horses come.
What is it? Nice on that side. Little feckin' mean on that side. But we sure will take it. Thank you, Great Spirit. And found that stuff too, but my batteries, I guess I didn't charge it after the last hunt, so trying to keep it short.
Over to greet me, so fetched a little grain from the barn.
Well, it's just a parts and pieces kind of day, but heck, I can't complain. That's better than no parts and pieces, don't you think? But had a bunch of tools. This chunk of this tool right here, man, that's some cool material. Here's actually almost a full adze, because a lot of our adze will get made with that blunt tip like that. Pretty sure that's how that one was made. But that's some awesome material. But it's got some good polish to it right in here. And then knocked a piece out of it right there. And then this big old clunky chunk of a tool, but some neat looking material, especially right in there. And there was another big old tool. Another big chunky monkey. kind of thing. I thought this tool here was pretty cool. Shame it's broke to actually know what it all looked like, but you can tell that edge there got some real nice knifeable flaking on it. This side here is like dang near uniface, but along the edge it's got some smaller flaking. Look at that woods patina. Boy, it just sticks to this stuff up there like crazy. But she's been a heck of a saw. And this big old blade, thin. Shame it was broke. Would have been nice just to see what it looked like, if it was a preform or what. Because it's got a little bit of edge work. But besides that ugly outer core, it's got some neat stuff hiding on that very thin layer running through there. And this square blade broke. Got some big chunky outer core on it. And then had this tip just covered in woods patina. Just covered. And let's see. I found this flake, which I found many pieces of manufactured flake, but I thought this one had some really cool material, so I kept it. And then had this broken Etley here, which was a rough made Etley, but still would have been nice to found it whole, but I can see why it broke on them. There was some rough material inside there. Had this midsection made out of some neat stuff. Shame whatever it was thin running in this midsection. This one here is one of them crying shames. Just beautiful colors. And then translucent. It all been translucent. No telling what it was when it's just a piece like that. But sure is a pretty piece. Come on, focus. Don't play that game today, please. It's kind of later. Been home quite a while. Cleaned myself up. Cleaned these up. And this guy here, actually, this is my whole artifact for the day. Besides this adze being pretty close, but it's got a lot of different quartz pockets. I didn't get the dirt out of that one too well, but it's got one over here, and who knows, those may even lead back to each other. And some cool material. But this is like one of them finds I always say, you know, probably something from the younger generation. And I think a lot of people forget, you know, how they were probably napping arrowheads as soon as they were big enough to hold two rocks in their hand and start whacking them together, watching everyone else. And from 5 years old to 7 years old to whatever, you know, into their teen years before they come to being a good napper. No telling how many points they made, let alone the points they made in their lifetime. 1 million, 2 million, you know, how many things they would get halfway through making, throw down, or use one time, or making it break in half. Had this really cool tip right here. Yeah, I don't know, oops, what it would have come off of, but sure would have been cool to have found the rest of it. Guess it would. Then this tip here, some cool mosaic. Again, some more translucent, partially quartz turning mosaic is what I call it. So states my geologist brother-in-law. And then this main heartbreaker for the day right here, this black bullseye Etley. Man, that's a shame. That'd have been cool to see that hole. But any day of finding finds is better than no day of finding finds. That's for sure. Well, I hope everyone has had a stellar and awesome 4th of July. Oh, I forgot. Had this big nodule looking rock I found. Really smoothed over on this side, and it's out of the creek, so they drug it up there for some reason. But then you knock it open and it's either quartz or oolitic. I haven't really glassed it over yet because the difference between quartz and oolitic is your quartz, it has a round bubble to them, and your oolitic, it is flattened even though it's still a bubble, if that makes sense. But I thought that was pretty cool, so I kept it too. Always a good garden piece. But hope everyone's having a great 4th, and a big thank you to all those who have gave their life for our freedom, for our independence, as to why we're able to say we are free. For all those men and women that have given their life, give their life, still in service, been in service. It's to them we owe Independence Day. That's what I think. But thank you all for coming along. Hope everyone's had a great holiday. And I'm going to rest for a couple days and then hopefully back to digging. Can't believe no one wants to buy them arrowheads. Them some good buys. I mean, if I had my settlement, I'd buy them. I sure would. Which, by the way, shouldn't be too much longer around the corner, I hope. And then it's time to start taking some bi-monthly vacations. And it may take 4 to 6 years or who knows how long. But those who are my friends, I will be coming to see you. I will be there to see you. I will. Just thought maybe I'd throw that in. But like I said, hope everyone has a great and safe 4th. Thanks for always coming along. Thanks for your comments. And keep on rocking. Keep on saving the past. That's what it's all about. That's what we're here for. Stay easy.
And I thought about how lucky a man could be to have all this in his life. Then a warm rush of feeling come over me as I realized this life is mine. This life is mine. It's all that I got. You get what you make out here giving life. Ah, but it ain't for everyone. That's only right. But it suits me fine. This life is mine. When I get the blues and start yearning for a big house and a fancy fast car, I just try to put things in perspective. See, I got me one fine guitar, and I got me a good woman, said she loves me. She tells me so straight from her heart. And the kids are hanging on academically, so I think they're pretty damn smart. And I think about how lucky a man could be to have all of this in his life. Then a warm rush feeling comes over me as I realize this life is mine. This life is mine. It's all that I got. You get what you make out here giving life. Ah, but it ain't for everyone. That's only right. But it suits me fine. This life is mine. mine. It's all that I got. You get what you make and you're giving life. I bet it ain't for everyone, that's only right. But it suits me fine, this life is mine. I get my thrills in the evening, just watching the sun going down. I sit on the porch with my dark, listen to the countryside. We may not talk about nothing too important, we always have something to share. She likes the sound of my laughter,